I see my objection is already overruled, and thank you, K-Huckcast, for the 9-month membership. Also, we are actually not going to court. We are just watching funny court things. And also, remember, Eve Barlow is a see you next Tuesday. So really quickly, I'm going to actually do this live right now. Really quickly. Ray, Red, should I just start the stream? Just say yes or no. I know they can't hear you. Ray, do you want me to start the stream? Okay, you can hear him, but we're starting the stream. So since we're going to court, which one of you is the fucking judge? Because I don't want to be the goddamn judge.
Fuck, I guess I'll be the one.
God damn it. Okay, we have Judge Enrique. He's fabulous. Anyways, welcome all. You finally figured out how to unlock Mystic Shadows in mobile? Awesome. Objection leading? God dang it. Everybody, quit objecting to me, damn it.
I'm the judge here, damn it. I get to say the answer for it.
Objection, Your Honor. This is horrible for my case.
Sustained.
So, welcome everyone. How you doing, Ray?
Hang on.
Anyways, I should point out I had a job interview last night. I don't know if I've got the job. We'll figure out in a couple of days. If I do get a job and it kind of makes it hard for me to stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays, we will just be like, fuck it, we're doing it whenever. We're going to have ADHD moments all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
So anyways, really quickly before we get started, the 30th, I have a video dropping. I'm working on it right now, but realize that it's going to probably be the 30th or the October 1st. I haven't decided when it's going to be coming out yet, but it is going to try to be at the end of the month. The reason why it's taking so long is because of job interviews and looking for work and having to deal with Ray sending me like 20,000 freaking memes in a day, having to yell at Red a lot, being scared of Pidgey showing up. You know,
never know until you say his name and he will appear.
But anyways, this is the name of the video that I'm working on. It's called The Vile Actions of a Jealous Husband. And 1 second, I will be right back. Okay? My wife is calling me. Hold on, I'll do this online. Hi, I'm streaming.
Oh, sorry. I'm tired. I thought it was a different day. Sorry.
Okay, well, say hello to my chat because you are literally live right now.
Hello, Nox's wife.
Okay, well, sorry. I'm on my way home.
Okay, well, love you. I will see you when you get home.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
There, you guys. See, I actually do have a wife. And Ray can actually freaking agree that that's my wife.
Yep.
Anyways, The Vile Actions of a Jealous Husband, which is going to be coming out at the end of the month. It's about the story of Trent and Savannah Pascal. Or Pascal. I don't know how to say their freaking name. Fucking battle puppet. She actually exists! Yes. But is she really Nordic? Yes, she is. Even ask Greg. Is my wife Nordic?
Yes, she is.
She is so Viking that she scares even me for being a tiny woman.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, his wife is real, unlike Harmon's girlfriend who works for Nintendo. My wife's
That's a zinger.
Well, here comes the fun part. I'm probably going to be sleeping on the couch tonight because I did that. I'll apologize to her. She'll forgive me. But anyways, let's look at what's coming up also because I have a video, but at the same time, the What the Fuck stream, aka Nox Revenge on Ray.
Yes.
You have no idea how long I've been working on this. You have no idea. Well, one of you does. At least one of you knows. Anyways, but October is Spoopy month. We're going to be starting a trend for this channel, okay? Because I'm going to be moving a little bit away from the true crime stuff for obvious reasons. Mostly because I am literally in the same community as a bunch of people who glorify murders, who show blood and gore, who will keep it behind a paywall. And I'm not about that life. But also because I also have other passions. And one of my passions is paranormal investigating. Problem is, with paranormal investigating, because so many Zach Bagans clones go out there, people are like, oh, you're just one of those goofy fucks, aren't you? When really what paranormal investigating should be is how I was taught what paranormal investigation should be. And that is to go somewhere to come up with logical explanations for why it's bullshit. You see, I started paranormal investigating because I wanted to prove that there was no ghosts. And yes, Dark Mage, you can treat Dylan Bacon as hostile as you want. So that's where the channel is slightly headed, is me debunking a bunch of these things. I understand that Twin Paranormal is literally, I'm surprised the commentary community hasn't gotten into the paranormal community stuff yet. But let me just say this. Twin Paranormal has been falsely, either themselves falsely copyright striking people, or their fans have, for pointing out how bullshit their freaking stuff is. And I'm just going to say this. That's one of the reasons I'm getting into it. And I'm just going to say this. If you're a fan of Twin Paranormal, I have nothing against you. But both of them look like they are carnies. Okay? So I'm just going to leave it with that. And we're going to get into some court stuff. Are you two ready to watch court stuff?
Yep.
Guess what we're going to start with?
Oh, boy.
I'm just going to say this. I know it's been a couple of years, but most of the reason why I want to do this is to watch the funny moments of the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Why? Because I have never seen a defense lawyers so inept as frickin' Amber Heard's were. And I have never seen somebody like Eve Barlow, a quote-unquote journalist, who came off as all she wanted to do was frickin' kiss Amber Heard's ass all fucking day. She would write how Johnny Depp was a horrible human being, even though there was evidence to prove that what he was saying was true. Now, as an objectable human being, I was like, well, as much as I love Johnny Depp, I think he's a great actor, I am going to be impartial with this. And by the way, are you ready?
Yes. I'm waiting for the brave route.
This is the first one that I wanted to point out. Now, look at this man. Does this
Oh,
man look
fuck,
like
this
an
man.
expert at anything?
No. He thinks he knows the law, but he doesn't.
Ray, who does this man remind you of?
Oh, he looks like that one actor. I know that doesn't help.
Where is the burb? Pidgey? I don't know where he is, but he comes and goes as he pleases because he likes to be weird. Shit, we said his name. If we say his name one more time, he might appear. He's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this guy was the defense's expert witness. He was a psychiatrist. Okay? And his job was to analyze Johnny Depp. Guess how he did it?
Terribly.
He did not bother to actually talk to Johnny Depp whatsoever. He based his freaking analysis. Hi, Pidgey. Oh, I thought he came into the... Okay. Anyways, he decided to base his analysis on seeing how he acts on movie sets when he's acting. This was the expert witness against Johnny Depp brought by Amber Heard's lawyers. Her lawyers were so, and I am sorry to use this word, but I cannot find another word to use, were so fucking retarded that they should be disbarred immediately.
I agree with that statement.
So we are going to watch this expert talk.
At deposition, didn't you say that what you did was compare Mr. Depp's performance in lots of pirate movies?
And that is Johnny Depp, who's kind of... I like that suit. Do you like that suit?
Yeah, I absolutely love it.
He looks like he is ready for battle. He's for a legal battle. Every time I seen Amber Heard, she just looks like, I just want to be on a fashion show.
Yeah, right.
My dog stepped on a bee. By the way...
And Amber Heard's church, please.
I'm just going to say this really quickly. Amber Heard is apparently retired from acting, according to what I read. Here's my thought. Good. She wasn't a good actress to begin with. And, well, how can I put this? I don't think she should be on any sets until she gets potty trained. Okay? And just think, she has a kid. How is she going to potty train a kid when she doesn't know where the fucking toilet is?
Oh, I just realized she had a child. Fuck.
Yeah. So,
You know what's sad?
What?
The boys made a joke about that too.
You know what's sad? You always come up with a boy. We always talk about the boys.
Yep.
But every time you talk about the boys, I think narrator knows how to use the bathroom.
Yep.
But anyways, let's continue.
Against his deposition testimony.
Why am I getting
I've seen Mr. Depp do apology ads. I remember he did apology ad with Bad Dog with no delay in processing speed. I've seen him interact with the media regarding to that. I saw no delay in processing speed. All I'm saying.
Let me ask you about pirates, though. You compared pirates to the to the depositions given in this case.
Then I apologize for what I said. Then I misspoke.
You misspoke. You didn't make the comparison.
Right now, just a second ago.
What?
Just a second ago. I have said that on.
And you thought the dude who fucking, the expert witness who held the gun in the fucking Alec Ball, in the Hannah Gutierrez Reed trial was fucking stupid because he turned the gun towards the freaking judge. Well, that's stupid. Why are you getting an expert witness who's just like, I'm going to base my analysis on the psychology of a person. My volume is too low.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, volume is too low. Hold on a second. I think I know I know what they're talking about. Hold on.
There.
Let's see.
I apologize. I misspoke.
Okay.
Oh, that's what.
Because you know you can't compare pirates to sworn testimony.
Hold on.
Right?
20 minutes on the clock.
When your most believable
Gotcha.
role was one of the zombies in Zombieland.
Okay.
Then again, being a raving, snarling feral beast comes naturally to her.
Yeah. Okay, the video. Okay. I apologize. I don't know why the video volume was so low, but it happens.
Yes.
Shit happens.
But you can. But as an aside, you can't judge someone's processing speed at any time. I'm judging you.
Really quickly, let's test this. Ray,
Yes.
your processing speed is awesome. Red,
Yes.
your processing speed sucks.
Okay.
Wait, this is how you actually test for processing speed. Ray,
What?
quit stalking the people from the boys.
Actually, the only ones I follow on Instagram are Anthony and Chase. No, I think I follow Jack Quaid too, but he posts some funny shit.
She's not drunk, guys. She's not drunk. It's amazing. So, yeah. Well, yeah, Warner Brothers wanted to fire Amber Heard from Aquaman 2, but Elon Musk threatened to destroy them if they did.
Oh, we got a $5.
Yeah, that's why I said 20 minutes on the clock.
I'm
Which
getting
I already put it.
Okay. Well, I'm fighting with.
She's fighting with her D&D group.
Yeah, I'm fighting
Yes.
with the D&D group.
It's
The Rogue
D&D.
Bard did some shit. The Rogue Bard did some shenanigans, and there's been some fallout. Now he's a cursed pirate captain, and he can summon the Kraken.
Okay, for all of you who need me to translate, Ray said she's a huge freaking nerd. Anyways, let's go.
Yes.
Yours right now, you're judging mine. We all judge processing speed as a baseline because of what we know about each other. I would say your processing speed right now is not slow. So, I mean, we judge
Question.
processing speed. I'm just saying to you.
Yeah.
I have
So,
a question
you know,
for this guy.
Any of Mr.
What?
Is he on drugs? Is he on crack? Because the way he's describing it, it's like,
The answer is
What?
yes.
yeah.
Let's continue.
Depp's other portrayals in movies, did that affect your analysis of processing speed?
Only I've seen him interact on interviews, and that was it. When he wasn't in movies.
What, right. But Willy Wonka doesn't matter to you?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh God, I'm sorry. He was a creep in that movie.
Yes, but the funny thing is
Yeah.
he just said, so when it comes to your processing speed, Willy Wonka doesn't matter to you. Watch how this guy reacts.
Oh boy.
You see him in that movie, Charlie and Chocolate Factory? Did you look at that one when you were comparing his processing speed?
Yeah, he's like, I got caught.
Oh my fuck.
And that guy's a judge? Like,
No, that guy's a freaking psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist. How has the psychiatrist been doing for so many years?
yeah.
And he's
He-
I'm fully convinced he's on drugs. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this really quickly. This is the ineptness of Amber Heard's lawyers. She picked her lawyers, and they did not know how to actually do a trial.
They don't know shit, is what it is.
And the one female, her one female lawyer is out there now trying to actually get more fame off of this, off of her getting fucking destroyed by one of the fucking witnesses when she actually was stupid and said, so, you know, this is being televised and you're pretty much getting your 15 minutes of fame from this, right? And he just got clapped back with, well, I can say the same thing for you.
Yeah, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard of. I'm just gonna be honest.
So I remember watching this trial and just being like, oh my God, how fucking stupid do you have to be? And we're going to watch Johnny Depp actually be on the witness stand. Why?
Oh boy.
Because those were the funnier moments.
Yeah.
These were the funniest moments. Remember, a mega pint. Do you remember a mega pint? Ray?
Yes.
Do you have a mega pint?
No.
Do you want a mega pint?
No.
I actually picked these ones because the person who did this actually just kind of put little texts on here, like what he's possibly thinking.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Remember, he will not go back to the Pirates franchise without I think it was like $3 million or $300 million and 1,000 alpacas.
Yeah, like it was, but you know what's sad? They're in such a desperate situation. They would do the 1,000 alpacas.
That's because freaking Disney decided, hey, we're gonna make Snow White,
Yeah.
and we're gonna pick the brattiest silver spoon spoiled brat to play Snow White,
Mm-hmm. The entitled bitch.
and we're going to put a semi-okay actress who is going around being so pro-Israel that actually it's causing her to lose a lot of fucking people watching her or interested in her to play the evil queen, which, by the way, that's actually pretty decent freaking casting. But we're going to pick a woman who has, no offense to Red or anybody that's this way, that's not Snow White.
I'm just laughing at all this shit.
This isn't me actually being against diversity. But if you know anything about fairy tales, you know two things. One, who's the fairest of them all doesn't mean pretty. It means who has the palest skin.
Mm-hmm.
And the fucking name Snow White is based off of her skin color.
Yep.
Not Latina. No offense to my culture, but still.
So, and then they hire somebody that is drank the woke Kool-Aid so much that they're an insufferable prick who literally fucking bashed a couple of movies that she has been in, including the Fury of the Gods movie, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, where she was just like, I just wanted war. Why? When she was asked, why were you interested in this role? She goes, I just needed work.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus. And the fact that she was bashing the original Snow White because she thought it was scary, or the fact that, I don't know, she's a fucking nut job, I will say.
I'm just going to say this. They already remade Snow White, technically.
They did.
With fucking Bella from Twilight.
There you go.
Kristen Stewart. Snow White and the Huntsman. And it sucked.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's watch Johnny Depp in a masterclass of having to deal with an idiot. Are you ready?
There should be a megapint count for how many times he says.
No, there should be a fucking count for how many times objection is called.
Cool. I'll probably.
You heard Miss Heard say, "Get off me," right?
No, I did not. Hitting the wall hard.
Look.
Her fucking face.
Look at what the icon he put in there was.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the turd.
Based on the
We'll just take a look at the
accusations
next
that she
exhibit, Mr.
brought. I'm sorry, I was talking. Is that all right?
You'd answer my question. We'll take a look at the next exhibit. Thank you.
As long as you're happy, sir.
Yeah, as long as you're happy, sir.
He looks like he really wants to tell these people, you're a fucking moron.
Yeah, right.
You want her acting. You wanted to control her career, correct?
Objection compound.
That's
Hold
patently
on,
untrue,
Mr.
and it's a
Mr.
great
Debs,
guess.
sir. All right, yes, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Thank you.
By the way, he didn't want to control her career. It was because of him that she got the role in Aquaman.
Yeah. That was the main reason of all this.
So, I'm just going to tell you this. Amber Heard, in my opinion, is a piece of shit human being.
Oh, she is.
She had a history of she had a history of violence before she met Johnny Depp. She had a history of being a psychotic woman before she met Johnny Depp. And she used this to destroy Johnny Depp's career. And there is nothing you can tell me. There's no one that can tell me different. Unless there's a fucking video out there of fucking Johnny Depp beating the fuck out of Amber Heard. Literally stomping a mud hole in her and walking it dry.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Did I read that right?
Yes, Mr. Rottenborn.
You're complaining about her ambition in this text to her, to Dr. Kipper, correct?
I'm realizing that her ambition is far stronger than her supposed feelings for me, yes. It doesn't mean that
turd.
I actually...
Should we do a turd count?
We should do a turd count. I think that was like second, if I'm not mistaken.
And here's the fun part. This whole entire fucking thing is literally the day that he went to get his finger looked at because his finger got cut off. And they're like, did you say this for fucking to the doctor? And my first thought was, dude, do you really think that he would cut his own finger off just to talk shit about his wife at the time? His wife at the time. No.
Literally cut my finger off after, at the age of 12, finding the only thing that gave me peace, which is playing the guitar. Very unlikely. Why didn't I start lopping off digits when I was 13 then?
Just the way it was worded. Now, Miss Heard,
Objection relevance.
When your nerves are
But,
pushed...
sir,
Can we approach, Your Honor?
Pardon?
She was trying to get you to stop using drugs. But
She
let's take a
used
look at
the
what you
same-
say.
Drugs are bad, okay? I'm just gonna say this. Drugs are bad, okay?
100%.
I don't know what drugs he was doing, but I know she was doing drugs too. Because it says she had used the same. But let's take a look at what you say. Okay.
She had used that term before.
In this text, Mr. Depp, you say, there were numerous negative news stories about you. You'd agree with that, correct?
Objection compound.
He just looks so like... He's just like, okay, what the fuck is going on?
He's like, is this hell? Is this hell with these lawyers?
He's literally looking like, dude, why am I here? Is this real life?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
To suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Fuck.
Anyways, by the way, that was Hamlet for all you uncultured.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
May 7th, 2016. It's entitled Johnny Depp. Friends and family seriously concerned about him. Here's why.
Yes.
Now he's literally handed him a paper with all the news articles from fucking tabloids.
Oh God. Oh my God.
As proof that there might be something wrong with Johnny Depp.
Like, there's
all of these are tabloids.
It's not just that, but it's also like this is the proving damning evidence that you have for Johnny Depp is just fucking tabloids.
Yeah.
So fuck.
That's like, by the way, that would be like, it would be really funny. I want this to happen if fucking Vince McMahon does go to trial and stuff. I really, really want the fucking, one of the fucking, either the plaintiff or defendant to actually call Dave Meltzer.
Oh my god, Dave Meltzer will flip for that shit.
Because why? Because Dave Meltzer sucks.
Yes.
It's almost like Amber Heard's legal team was trying to control what he said on the stand. They tried to, but guess what? You can't control somebody who did nothing wrong.
Especially if you're under oath. So, yeah, you're not trying to manipulate the system.
Yeah, by the way, the fun thing is Amber Heard leaked a lot of this to the tabloids. I'm not answering. I'm answering censored rhetorical question because I'm a dork like that. But yeah, all of this was mostly Amber Heard and the people following Amber Heard. Like Eve Barlow, who literally, when this all was going on, Eve Barlow literally was making a bunch of posts on Twitter and banning people from commenting on it unless you follow her. And it came off like an obsessive girlfriend. Like, what she really, really wanted to do was to freaking kiss Amber Heard's ass as much as possible. She honestly, when I was reading this, I wanted to actually just tweet, dude, why don't you just fucking marry her? Just realize you're going to have to clean your bed every night.
Jesus Christ.
No.
The next article from May 1st, 2017, before Ms. Heard filed for
Miss Poop.
says Johnny Depp reportedly drank heavily and was constantly late on the new Pirates movie set. Did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
The next
These are
article,
all
also from May
these
10th,
are dregs, sir.
2017.
This
Mr. Depp,
is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question that I'm asking.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
The next document
Yes.
is entitled Johnny Depp's Financial Woes Might
I'm
Sink
just
the
going to let
Next
this
Pirates
play
of the
because it's
Caribbean.
awesome.
Did I read that right?
You did. I don't know.
The
how
next
my
article,
financial woes would do
May
that.
25th, 2007. Johnny Depp's star power looks as wobbly as Jack Sparrow on a plank. Did I read that right?
You read that very, very well.
The next one. Hollywood Reporter, May
read that
27th,
very well.
Did I read that
The
correctly?
reports say
This dude is just a fucking circus freak. He's just he should take up stand-up comedy because this is amazing.
It is. Naruto's missing a wig and a nose and Hong Kong clown. Because it's
This
so
is hearsay.
fucking
June
weird.
21st, 2018, 6 months before the inside the trials
Yep.
of Johnny Depp. Did I read that right?
you did. You should read the article. It's
And the last
wonderful.
one,
You should read the article. It's wonderful.
Okay, shots fired. God damn.
God damn. Here's the thing. Like I said, when I was watching this live, the first thing I'm thinking is, why is this lawyer bringing this up? And I remember there was a couple of lawyers that mentioned this stuff. It's like, this guy is a horrible freaking lawyer. Remember, this is the same lawyer who asked a question, and before the freaking person actually answered, actually tried to yell objection, and the judge said, "You asked the question."
What do you like? What? This is so fucking stupid.
This was the first circus. I'm just saying. Hannah Gutierrez Reed was the second circus.
the last one,
Jesus.
June 22nd, 2018. The day Alison Boshoff reveals why Hollywood's reeling over what's being called Johnny Depp's career note. Did I read that correctly?
You did. Who's Alison Boshoff and how does she know?
Good question. He's asking the questions that we all want to know.
Yeah. Like, who the hell is she?
That was another lawyer? Oh, it's one of those lawyers. But either way, Rotten, I'm just going to say, whoever told Amber Heard to pick this legal team did Amber Heard a disservice and did all of us a service.
100%.
The fun thing is, I did do a little bit of research when I was doing this, and I found out that all of her lawyers never went to trial for anything. They were all lawyers to settle. Because there's types of lawyers you get. You get trial lawyers or ones that you want to just, facilitate a settlement. Amber Heard picked ones that facilitate settlements who'd never gone to trial in any year that they were actually lawyer. Think about that when you look at some of the ages of these freaking lawyers. What did Johnny Depp do? He got trial lawyers because he wasn't going to settle. He wanted this out in the public so that Amber Heard pays for what she did. And you know what she did? She slandered him and then had the balls to actually do an article talking about how she survived domestic violence. She latched on to the Me Too movement to falsely accuse Johnny Depp as a domestic abuser. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
She picked her lawyers and they never coordinated with insurance lawyers. Oh, okay. Let's
Mr.
continue.
Depp, you can't name a single actress. No further questions.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't we go ahead and take our morning recess for 15 minutes?
Sean Bailey, who was the number 3.
Objection, hearsay.
I don't...
Here's the objection. Here is the objection count.
Oh boy.
Because this dude, freaking Johnny Depp doesn't even get a chance to speak half the time.
No, yet I'll overrule it at this point. But...
May I continue, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Just basically saying...
Objection, hearsay.
Objection, hearsay.
Your Honor,
Which one
this is about him
It's in
learning about this.
article.
It's not for the truth.
It is the truth. She's
You're
asking.
going to approach. Mr. Depp, could you please explain to the jury who Sean Bailey is?
By the way, your 20 minutes are up.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for being an awesome person.
You're welcome.
She got insurance and then wrote the article. Oh, okay. Well, either way, that
That's
article
okay.
was defamatory.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know something? Fuck her.
Pretty much.
Battle Puppet, she wasn't the only one who single-handedly damaged the Me Too movement. Allow me to actually talk about Rose McGowan really quickly, who was one of the people who came out with the Me Too movement. And if you actually look at her accusations against Harvey Weinstein, which Harvey Weinstein was a horrible human being, and he ended up going to jail because of the things that were proven, Rose McGowan claimed a couple of stories that later on, when people actually looked into it, realized that those couldn't have happened, including one where she dragged Ben Affleck into it. And if I remember right, I don't know the details right off the top of my head, but Ben Affleck and her were not in the same area when this supposedly happened in the same time, they weren't in the same place at the same time on the date that she claimed that this happened. And then you get into the fact that she had just written a book right when she actually made those accusations. And it makes it look more suspicious. Now, Harvey Weinstein, rightfully in jail because of how horrible he was. And I hate him to this day.
Yes.
But you are going to have that where people will latch on to a movement to give false accusations. Happened with the Me Too movement a lot. And here's the thing about the Me Too movement, if I may. You guys don't mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
yeah,
go
of
ahead.
course.
Going to the court of public opinion is a double-edged sword. You can actually ruin somebody's life that way. And I don't give a flying fuck the percentage of people who get falsely accused in those things. There are still people that get falsely accused. And we should look out for those people just as much as the women who are freaking had these horrible things happen. It's about it is about actually caring about victims of crime. It is not about pointing the finger at somebody. It was a fucking witch hunt. And there was a lot of people who did horrible fucking things. But there were a lot of people who didn't do horrible things, who did get accused of things like that. There was I can't remember her name, but she was a magazine writer who, to paraphrase, stated that she didn't care how many innocent men went to jail as long as justice is served for those who did do something. I'm paraphrasing. But that statement, I hope, cost her job. because nobody should go to jail for something that they didn't do.
100%.
And nobody should have their life ruined for something that they didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I freaking constantly railed against the Me Too movement for that. That, yeah, you can believe victims of a crime and you can empathize with them. But you got to look at all the details. And don't automatically assume somebody's lying about something. But look at all the details first and then come to the conclusion if you believe them or not.
Well, then also you have, there's a big thing too, like with the 80s, it wasn't uncommon for women to sleep to the top because that's the only way they got a promotion. So how much of that is them doing that and then having, not that it's right, and then having regrets later about it? I mean, that's still just a valid thing that happens.
And
Look
the
at
funny
Monica
thing,
Lewinsky.
and the funny thing is, the wrestling version of that was, what was it called? It was, I can't remember what it was called, but there was a wrestling version of that, and I did a fucking video on that, and I can't remember what it was called. I am losing my fucking mind right now.
Yes.
And in that, there was a lot of people in the wrestling version of that got falsely accused.
Wow.
Yeah.
For instance, Enzo Amore.
Oh, fuck.
How about Zachary Wentz, whose wife at the time actually claimed, or ex-wife at the time, was Kimberly. She claimed that he physically abused her and all this other stuff. And guess what happened? She came out later and said that was all a lie and that she did all that while this guy lost his fucking job because of her accusations.
God.
And she claimed she did it because she was a drunk and she had mental issues.
Okay, I got a better thing for someone who has mental issues. Stay the fuck out of there and log off.
So this shit happens a lot. This shit does happen. And I don't want it to happen to anyone. I don't want it to happen to women. I don't want it to happen to men. Both are victims. When you falsely accuse somebody of a crime that they didn't commit, you're making them a victim. Just as much as a woman who goes through a sexual assault, sexual harassment, or even battery is a victim. And for both, I feel for you. And I'm here to actually share your stories when I do true crime content. But I am not going to automatically go onto Twitter and be like, I believe this person without evidence, without looking into it. And this is why, fuck Twitter. I only have it because I kind of need it for, my stuff on YouTube. If I didn't need it, I wouldn't have it. But Twitter and social media are cancers. I hate them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they literally just get us at each other's throats. But anyways, let's continue. Because we're here to have fun, not listen to me get on my soapbox and talk about people being assholes.
We're starting to.
Yes, I'll try again. Sean Bailey was quoted
and
as saying that...
Objection.
Mr. Depp, where was Sean Bailey quoted? Without getting into what he was quoted as saying.
At least this guy's getting his cardio in. Getting out of the chair, getting out of sitting back down. That's cardio.
No, who did the interview with him?
Objection, lack of foundation.
Overrule objection.
Mr. Depp.
Oh, Dylan Bacon just said something nice. I mean, I think you would do fine without Twitter, to be honest. Well, I know, but I just kind of need it for this part, for just this. One of these days, I'm actually just going to delete my frickin' Twitter. None of you gets my Instagram. None of you gets my Facebook. In fact, I don't even use Facebook that much anymore. I just have it to keep in touch with family that I don't have their phone numbers. Instagram, I barely use. The most that I actually use, the most social media that I actually use is Twitter for just random thoughts and that I have when I'm sitting on the toilet trying to push out a shit, or to let you guys know when stuff. What?
That was a lovely image.
Isn't it? Or I tell you guys when stuff is coming up on there. I mostly use Discord, and that's just rare nowadays because I mostly am kind of focusing on everything else for right now. So if I go long periods without talking to any of you guys, I'm sorry. And I understand Mystic Shadows, that was TMI. And here, I will give you one sound effect for your troubles, okay? Say his name and he appears. Oh, wait, that was the wrong one. Which one was I looking for? I was looking for one. Streamer fail. Streamer fail.
There you go.
I just had a streamer fail. Okay, there we go. Now, let's count the objections in this one scene, shall we?
Oh, boy.
I'd been approached to take part in writing
Objection,
Pirate
hearsay.
6.
Objection.
Or
Objection, sir. We do not want you to write Pirate 6.
This is the 4th time he said objection.
I wonder if they're actually going to do Pirate 6 now that because they actually were casting Margot Robbie in that.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do Pirate 6 now because of the fact that Margot Robbie is kind of pregnant.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, Margot Robbie is pregnant. Or the other thing.
That Margot Robbie was pregnant.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She got a little bun in the oven.
Mr. Rottenborn asked you about a
What?
Who's the dad?
You don't know any... God damn it.
Oh,
I don't follow celebrities.
I don't remember who she's married to. I just know she's married.
I'll Google it.
Just Google it. Just Google it. Yeah.
Her current one is Tom.
Akerley.
Tom
Her husband.
Akerley. Yep. There you go.
You see? Also the fact that Disney's a huge fucking clusterfuck.
Yeah.
They're really pushing the diversity when it comes to it.
The only reason I actually have Disney Plus is so that I can watch the cartoons.
Yeah.
I use it to watch like the old Disney movies, and I do like some of the newer stuff. Like I really liked The Mandalorian. I thought that was good. But like there's definitely like I understand how important inclusion is.
Yeah.
But it goes back to I don't know how to say this without it causing issues, but
Here,
I
allow
don't
me.
care
Here, allow
about
me.
diversity in the workplace. I care about the best person having the job.
Exactly. If you actually just kind of write something, you pick or even hire somebody to do, you want the person with the best job. For instance, you don't want to hire Billy Bob to look at the stars. You want Neil deGrasse Tyson. Now, when I say Billy Bob, what do you think his skin color is? Go ahead, Red.
If we're talking about skin color it was for Johnny Depp, was it?
No, I said if you which one is more a diversity thing? Okay, I'll do this again. Say you're a part of if you have. Holy crap! White with a farm. How dare you guys? Don't you know that Billy Bob is actually Japanese?
Shame on you all. But yeah,
anyways, but no, it's literally you want the best person for the job, and honestly, when it comes to astrophysics, you want Neil deGrasse Tyson, right?
Yeah, 100%.
With Snow White, you want somebody that's paler than a freaking Twilight vampire.
Oh
not
God,
a,
they want
not
me.
a tanning person. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't work like that.
For instance, here's the best one. Do you want Zorro played by a white dude?
No.
What do you want Zorro played by?
A tan person. The fuck?
No, tan person. You want a Spanish person or Mexican?
Yes, in one of the two. So I don't.
You don't
care.
want Shaft played by Johnny Depp.
Actually, I do want Shaft to be Johnny Depp. Now that I think about it. Let's see.
You don't want... Well, honestly, if freaking Idris Elba played James Bond, I'd have no problem with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would have no problem. Oh, cool. We got a black James Bond. That's great.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
But let's continue.
Quote where you said you wouldn't come back to the Pirates franchise for $300 million and a million alpacas. Do you remember that?
I do.
What? Do you
I
recall
love that
when
line.
specifically you made that statement about?
He's actually going to get up to object to that.
Objection asked and answered.
Overruled. All right.
Dumbass.
Mr. Depp, do you recognize this document?
Objection?
My eyes go on. Hopefully will.
That was the 5th one, by the way. So
What's wrong?
that was the 5th objection.
Yeah, so many objections. So many objections,
for
right?
this one. Jesus Christ.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, I'm so pathetic when it comes to knowing what movies I've done. I'm sorry. I just...
Yeah, this is the thing you guys need to know. Johnny Depp has never watched any of the movies he's been in.
Interesting.
You know why?
That makes sense.
Well, he has a reason for it. His reason is, like, he just doesn't want to. He doesn't like the look of his face. He doesn't like the sound of his voice. He just kind of doesn't want to.
That's actually fair.
But let's continue.
I don't watch them. I feel better not watching them. I couldn't... what was the question again?
How many?
Have you removed? Understood?
How would you describe Mr. Bettany's relationship with Miss Heard while you and Miss Heard were together?
Abominable.
Mr. Depp, I believe this is another text.
Oh, look, there's the turd.
There's turd number 2.
And it's on her arm. She's got poop on her arm.
Oh.
She's cleaner than... Wait, does this mean Asmongold is cleaner than she is?
No.
Okay.
No.
Can I make a joke? Can I just make one joke?
No, not when it comes to it. You
Can I just call him Stink Daddy?
Yes, you haven't
okay.
seen it stink.
How am I? I am doing great. I am doing actually great today, except for the rainstorms, because I get barometric pressure headaches. So when it rains, I get freaking headache.
Yeah.
So.
Message with Mr. Bettany that you were shown on your cross-examination.
She just...
And when he came home from school...
Your Honor, I'm just going to object on relevance. The question was who was...
Shut up with your objection, God damn it.
That wasn't even a freaking question. He's like, I'm going to object on relevance.
Just flatting, like, oh, objection. It's like, that wasn't a question. I'm still saying it. It's like, no.
Right?
Yes.
Objection.
For what? Overruled.
No,
Objection.
Sustained.
Overruled.
Sustained. No, sustained, goddammit.
Objection.
Overruled.
I swear, this dude's like Groot. He can only say one thing. Objection.
Sustained.
I am objection.
Sustained, goddammit.
Mr. Depp, what if any portion of this email exchange is literally true?
I love this. I love this line. He's
no.
He read an email that apparently he wrote. Apparently, or somebody wrote, okay? And she asked him, what a part of this email is especially true? You ready for his answer?
Yes.
We're all set to leave here at approximately 1:30 p.m. Hope you rested well.
That's it.
I believe there's also a napkin down there where
Objection, Your Honor, lack of foundation.
Shut the fuck up with the objection.
You know how hard it was to watch this on live stream?
I remember it because I relived.
Yeah, I'm reliving this. This was cringeworthy.
It was.
The whole trial was cringeworthy, and I'm like, when you have Winona Ryder saying he has never hit me or touched, anything like that, I'm like, you're done, chickie.
By the way, good job.
Put it this way.
Objection.
His ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, I can't remember if they ever got married, stated he's never hit me.
And
Winona
she
Ryder.
was with him the longest.
Yeah, Winona Ryder said he's never hit me. A couple of people that have dated him have stated he's never hit me. The only person that claims that he hit her was Amber the Turd.
Yep, just one of them.
The biggest clown of clowns.
Referring to exhibits that aren't in evidence.
Why do I think Quiet Try should make a meme of Amber Heard with clown makeup on, but instead of a fucking red squeaky nose, it's just a turd emoji?
That'd be perfect.
Turdy the clown.
Turdy
No idea whether they even exist.
I'll state the objection now. Next question.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
This is the actual question. You ready? He just asked a question, right? Watch. Let's see if Miss Heard's lawyer is any good. Are you ready for the dumbest fucking thing you have ever fucking seen?
Please do.
Ray, do you remember this moment?
Yes.
This just made me go, Amber Heard, you are a millionaire. You couldn't hire more competent lawyers?
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
What the fuck?
Objection, hearsay. You asked the question, you fucking idiot.
8 now.
Yep,
because of
that's
this
the
dumb
one
thing.
that made me really roll my eyes.
Lordy Lord. Lordy. I swear that all of Amber Heard's lawyers were D students in law school.
Oh,
wait, you have to be a C student to pass the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got their license out of a Cracker Jack box.
Probably. Allegedly.
Here's the next one. I have to play another one because, let's face it, Johnny Depp was actually one of the best freaking witnesses I have ever seen. Okay? Because, unlike Amber Heard, whenever objections happened and stuff, when Amber Heard was on the stand, she got flustered and frustrated and angry. He kept his cool throughout the whole entire thing. And the fun thing is, while he was sitting at this computer, he was either playing fucking games or drawing.
That's to be.
And the fun thing is, he also kept his word on one thing. You know what that one thing was?
What is?
He told Amber Heard one time that she will never be able to look him in the eye ever again.
Yep.
What about the guy from
That I
TMZ?
remember.
I'm getting there. I think that's in one of these. I don't remember. My chair keeps squeaking.
Here or opening or whatever, where she could be.
Objection.
Sorry?
I can't remember how many objections there were. Do you?
No, I don't.
But there were so many objections.
I believe he was responding to what he meant by what he wrote in his text message to Dr.
I meant exactly what the word said. Now he's going to be
All right, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
By the way, she's a fucking moron. This judge is also a fucking moron. Or this lawyer is also a fucking moron. And right now, she is still trying to get more fame off of this dumb bitch. Because she's still talking about it. And I think they actually did a documentary, if I'm not mistaken, on the trial and everything else. And she was a big part of it because she really loves being in the limelight.
Thank you, Mr. Rottenborn.
Sir, if you could just answer the question, Mr. Depp, please. Direct your attention just to your attorney, okay?
Sorry, Your Honor.
Uh,
Miss Heard would get upset, angry, argumentative, and violent in Australia. The one that was the day
I'm going to turn this up just a little bit more.
Tip of my finger disappeared.
It was a magic trick. Didn't you guys know it? She didn't cut off his finger. It disappeared.
Oh. Bullshit.
Didn't you know that, Ray? Didn't you? Well, he did play a fucking character in a Harry Potter movie.
That is true.
You don't remember that? Is Ray there?
Ray? Ray, are you alive?
Sorry, cat. What?
Didn't you know that his finger disappeared?
I did not. I forgot that his finger disappeared. I know it got cut off, and there was like no way for it to.
And remember, he played the character in one of the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah,
The
he was
Crimes of
Grindelwald. And then he got forcibly recast.
Yeah, which was stupid. But who knows?
Oh well.
When she arrived in Australia, she'd
Are you ready for more
complained
objections?
that an attorney
Yes.
who was explaining to her
He looks so freaking
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay is
Oh,
what?
for fuck's
Objection!
sake.
That's 10! That is 10 objections.
10 objections. Dear God Almighty, my fucking brain.
Your brain? You're not the
Everyone.
one watching. Well, you are the one
He
watching
alleges
this.
her attorney was explaining to her. That's clearly
We can move on. Your
Okay,
Honor.
yes, ma'am.
In the content, do you recall what you were upset about in that video?
Objection leading.
That's not leading.
No, it
looking
isn't.
for any metadata is impossible as it is
Your
now
Honor,
owned
beyond
by
scope of
I'll
question.
sustain the objection.
That's
Ask the
12.
question.
Mr. Deb,
Yeah,
what
12.
do you remember?
that it didn't have anything to do with her.
Objection beyond scope of the question.
13.
Objection,
God damn.
objection, objection. We understand that you really, really want to get your 15 minutes of fame, but shut the fuck up!
Jesus Christ, agreed. Shut up.
Ray, objection.
Object. Overruled. What?
Objection.
Sorry.
Sustain.
Overruled, I'll allow it. It's fine. All right. Any objections?
Epic fail.
All right, 365 in evidence. Couch. 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 Yes.
Your Honor, she said this was 11 seconds.
Oh, yeah, this one is actually a good thing because she actually said it was 11 seconds and it was 45 seconds. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not saying
It's
that.
45.
You asked.
I'm sorry. I think I misspoke. I may have been 45. I may have misremembered. It's a.
11 seconds long.
I apologize. I misremembered. Okay, it's 45.
Well, we didn't publish it. There you go.
He's just like looking like, what the fuck is going on?
What do you want?
I want couch. I want couch. Agree, please, though. You said you agreed before we started talking.
Mr. Depp, do you recognize what's in that recording?
Seems pretty clear that she's ordering me to the couch.
Right, couch.
Yeah.
Objection.
No objection.
Overruled.
That's all I'm gonna show for this one because there's one more.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Shit. We have to actually move on because we're running a little late now. So I'm gonna pick this one really quickly.
Oh boy.
Guys, even in Zoom meetings, if you go in front of a judge, be respectful. Okay? In Zoom meetings, just put in your name.
Yep.
Like Ray. Ray, would you put in your name?
I think I actually log in with my Gmail name, so it would be my main Gmail account, which is my artist handle. So it actually probably says either my full name or Ray and Dark, one of the two. Either one is fine. That is my.
You wouldn't use a name that is kind of offensive, would you?
No.
Red, would you use a name that's offensive?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I'm actually just setting this up because what you're about to see, this is the judge. Awesome hair. Look at that hair.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Needs a little bit of a cut, but awesome hair. He is going to see something that fucking offends him. And honestly, it's not that it offends me, but it's funny. Are you ready?
Yep.
And we'll bring this fool in.
Look at that name.
Yep.
Red, read that name.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Buttfucker 3000? What?
I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, no judgment from me.
Jesus Christ. In the court Zoom meeting of all things?
But
God.
look at that judge's face. He's being stoic, right? But you kind of can see it in his eyes. It's like, really?
Yeah, like disappointed. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Watch this. This is awesome. Now, this is Buttfucker 3000.
Oh my.
He got muscles. He's wearing a
God.
really tight shirt. He kind of looks like a gym bro. So does it surprise you that his name is Buttfucker 3000?
Nope.
Not even the slightest.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yes.
Nathaniel Saxon, sir.
Your name's not Buttfucker3000, you yo-ho.
Oh my god.
Your name? What's your name? Your name's not Buttfucker3000.
Dumbass.
And this is why this is going to be demonetized.
Yep.
Pretty much.
But you want to know something? I'm enjoying this.
Logging into my court with that as your screen name.
Why
We'll
would that?
discuss that in a little bit. What
He
kind
looks
of
so
idiot
confused, too.
logs into court like that? What's your name again?
Nathaniel Saxton, sir, but I don't believe that I typed anything like that in.
Well, that's what it says.
Why, I
discuss
apologize.
that in a bit.
That should not
Yeah,
be.
At least he's being polite about it. Can we give the guy that?
Yeah.
Well, at least he changed his name, so that's
Yeah.
a good thing.
It was probably some immature little shithead that he lives with who just did that when he wasn't looking.
Pretty much, allegedly.
In Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to give Ray something.
Hmm.
Ray, this is for
Yes.
you. This is for you. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one.
Look at that. Look
Yep.
at that.
That's nothing.
It's so fluffy and cute.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Rod.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to.
Hey, if he stops being a lawyer, he has a really good career as a VTuber.
Yep.
That is a possibility, yeah.
Maybe in the future, future rule of thumb, change your name that is not sexually derogatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That gets pinned. That's
Alright.
getting a pin. But let's continue.
Take
We're
a look.
trying to. Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It
the-
is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my.
By the way, this guy is actually pretty old.
Yeah.
So he probably doesn't know computers, and somebody put that up there, and he's just like, "What the
Yeah, he
hell do
doesn't
I
have
do?"
Could be one of the kids or the grandkids and be like, let's put filter on this.
Probably a grandkid, but I'm going to say this. Since he's a lawyer, would you rule in favor of his client just from that picture?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Be like, he could just be like, "Please, Judge, I understand that he did a lot of crack, but he is a good Christian man." Okay, innocent.
Yes.
My assistant here, she's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it.
He wanted to go forward with that on. Hearing a judge saying "buttfucker3000" was on my bucket list. Okay, Rolo. You have a weird bucket list, Rolo. I am just saying. My bucket list is to get a farm and raise horses. Yours is to hear a judge say "buttfucker3000." We are on different levels in our lives.
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
Obviously, you're not a cat, but it's still cute. Come on.
Nox, you
What?
might want to pause this. We have a
Memes.
meme.
Thank you,
I mean-
Quiet Try.
I mean, this is perfect.
Red with Joker makeup. That even makes it even better. Guys, Mega Pint. Mega
It
Pints.
is.
My bucket list is have a rich family and royally adequate, intelligent children. Oh, cool. Mine is literally my dream since I was a kid was to own a horse ranch. Ray is now judging me.
Yes.
Well, y'all.
But think about this. Think about how awesome your LARPing group would be. Because you'd be like, I have a friend that actually has a horse ranch. Think about how awesome your LARPing group would be.
My bucket list is for me to just.
I can
Well,
I
let's
can
continue.
see that. I think if you click the up arrow next to this.
it
feel
was.
bad for the judge. I mean, for the lawyer.
I don't feel bad for the lawyer because come on, it was cute.
I mean, it was cute, but like, he didn't know how to do tech. I mean, can you blame him?
We're gonna watch a little bit more of this. This is the same judge from before.
I think his hair got longer in that one, if I'm not mistaken.
Suspect caught in house of survivor during Zoom hearing.
Huh?
Ray?
Yep.
How are you feeling? Oh, we got to share this.
Lordy.
It comes in pints. Sorry.
Yeah, that's like the coffee cup I have. I have a huge freaking coffee cup that you can actually pour a whole entire 12 cup pot of coffee into, and it just says just one cup on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, warning, distressing themes. The judge shuts down. Now, this is the victim. This is the
Your Honor, I
perpetrator.
have reason to believe that the defendant is in the same apartment as the complaining witness right now, and I'm extremely scared for her safety.
Yeah, but I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be really scared of her safety if she allowed him to stay there?
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
But at the same time, isn't that kind of her fault for allowing him to stay there?
Yeah.
That's another yes. Yep.
And the fact that she's looking off to the side and he's moving around, I want some confirmation that she is safe before we continue.
Miss Lindsay, where are you right now?
I'm at a house.
Fast forward.
What's the address?
It's my house.
It's it's her house, but at the same time, if he's there, there's a problem there.
Yeah, something's not right. Like, at all.
What's the address?
Oh, that's a good question.
Okay. Mr. Harris, where are you?
Your Honor.
All right, I want you to walk out to the front of the house. Show me the house number on the house.
Oh, caught in 4K?
Get fucked.
I'm just going to say
Get
this.
fucked.
I'm just going to say this really quickly. There is an easier way of doing this. Can't they kind of trace this? Because it is a Zoom call.
It is, yeah, that's a possibility. They could just trace it in.
Unless they have Surfshark VPN, which is not sponsoring this damn stream. Nor I don't have any freaking sponsors. Somebody sponsor me. Battle Puppets. What?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts and freaking Dunkachinos would be awesome for a. But Battle Puppet, start something, start a freaking company and sponsor me. I just want 25 cents.
Why? I don't even think this phone has the charge for that, so I'm at like 2% right now.
You can probably do that. You're a lying sack of shit.
You could tell that the lawyer, Rhonda, the lawyer right there, she's like nodding. He's like, bitch, you're in the same home.
Look at the cop. Look at the cop.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he's bullshitting.
I'm hooked up to this wall charger right here.
Your Honor.
Knocking at the door right now for Miss Lindsay.
What?
The police are at Miss Lindsay's apartment right now, knocking on the door.
Miss Lindsay, would you go answer the door?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah, by the way, guess what? Are you ready for this?
Yes.
This is an alleged assault. Nearly 8 minutes into the hearing, assistant county prosecutor, suspect and defendant is Colby Harris. There's Mary Lindsay. Police were later sent to the
You
premises.
take your phone with you so that I know you're okay.
Harris, who is accused of assault with the intent to do bottom, Harris is accused of that. And oh, look, there's a cop right there.
I wonder why.
Yes.
Your Honor,
Any thoughts?
It's called
Welcome,
getting caught up,
Kyoko.
okay?
And I have Surfshark VPN until I switch to Aura tomorrow or next year.
Yeah.
So, Ray, what are your thoughts?
My head hurts. Why do you make my head hurt?
I just
Because we're
just
friends.
smell burnt toast.
I know.
That's all I can
exactly.
There's this one that I have to show this.
No.
I have to show this.
Fuck. Oh fuck!
This was from the
that was
Parkland
recommended
shooting.
Oh god.
I'm going to say this about the defense lawyers for the Parkland shooter. Okay?
Okay.
They were just as incompetent and immature as Amber Heard's lawyer. And what one of them does should have got her disbarred immediately.
Oh yeah.
If only it worked that fast.
Mm-hmm.
Parkland during this part, the defense attorneys were complaining about how harsh the victims of the Parkland shooters' surviving families were to him.
Mm.
Okay? Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Sure.
Do you have any sympathy for that dude?
No.
He pled guilty. He's rotting in prison for the rest of his life. And these lawyers were pissed off about that and the fact that one of their children got brought up, supposedly. I don't remember that part of the live stream, but I remember this part the most.
What is it?
Judge, before Mr. Schachter took the podium to testify before this court, I wanted to, the record reflect that both Mr. Marcus and Mr. Satz looked at the statement prior to the reading. And so their implicit adoption of what he was saying was improper arguments. The court should
Okay, but what you are doing right now is highlighting something and making more of a spectacle. So if your office in general does not want to facilitate or incite violence, then we need to just sit down and move on.
Yes.
That's it. There were 18 witnesses, 16 or 18 witnesses that testified today. There was nothing that was said until Ms. McNeil made her point made, and, you know, we're moving on.
But is the court going to do anything about maybe stopping it from happening again?
When these people are upset about specific things that have gone on for
See this woman right here that's sitting next to him? He's staring right at a camera, okay?
Yes.
Watch what she does. And you tell me, if you were if you were the parents, one of the victims of this jackass right here, you would appreciate what she does. Or would you get pissed off?
I mean, this guy just screams, abuser.
Watch this.
from that table, like shooting the middle finger up.
Yeah.
Oh, you dumb bitch.
She should have been disbarred.
Yeah.
100%.
She flipped off a camera because she wanted to make him laugh.
That wasn't funny at all, and not appropriate either.
This happened during a break and everything.
That's not professional.
It really isn't.
Very unprofessional for a chunky monkey wobble slob.
Yeah.
At this court and laughing and joking, Miss McNeil, be quiet. When these people have sat in this courtroom and watched this behavior from that table, and they want to say that they're not happy about it, what is the problem?
Judge, I have no problem because I have thick skin. But once you bring in my children, I think that's highly improper.
I didn't even know you have children.
Oh, by the way, this dumbass right here makes it a whole lot worse. You're not going to see it in this because he actually mentions her children, so she sends him to the back and says, shut the fuck up. Don't bring my children into this shit. She needs to be... That woman, that woman needs to be... I'm just going to really quickly, because I have to make this point. This woman right here should be disbarred immediately.
Yeah.
Not only that, she should be held in contempt of court for doing that, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
That is so inappropriate, so out of line, that I applauded when one of the victim's fathers got up and actually said, and I'm going to paraphrase because I can't remember exactly what he said. He basically flipped her off and said that if if you learn how to actually do it properly, you wouldn't have to worry about actually doing it like the way she did it. So you want to know something? Fuck this bitch. I hope no. I'm not one of those people that hopes anything horrible happens to somebody, but I do hope that she got punished for this.
Yep.
And fine. And here's the last part. I'm only going to play the first part of this next video. Okay. That is beyond disrespectful, and she should not be in that job position. She clearly doesn't take her job seriously or the situation at hand. No, this guy was found. This guy pleaded guilty. They're going through witnesses to figure out what the best course of punishment for him is. He got life in prison. He was a school shooter. Okay.
Yes.
But this last
it's just
one,
the lawyers. It's just the lawyer that pissed me off the most. It's like, you're not so professional. You might as well just find a different career and things.
This last one I have covered in Dumb Criminal Files, but I wanted to play it again just so that we can see how crazy people can be and how disrespectful they can be and take the piss out of it. Especially with what the judge says, because it's funny. But this is how it starts. Okay? And yes, we're using A&E for this part because I wanted you guys to hear the 911 call first, okay?
Oh, boy.
Are you ready, Ray?
Yes.
We head down to Daytona Beach, Florida, where a call comes in.
Yeah, I want to report a crime that's about to happen.
What do you mean a crime that's about to happen?
Yeah, there's about to be a crime that's going to happen if my kids don't come back to me, you stupid bitch.
Automatically, do you think this man is a good Christian father?
No, he isn't.
Nope.
Gee, are you thinking, why would a judge take away his kids?
Must be a reason.
Your stupid judges don't want to bring people to courtrooms. I got a gun pointed at your building.
Sir, what is going on?
Who the you calling sir, you stupid bitch? Where's your judge warrant at? You go.
Red.
This has to be in Florida,
who gets offended by sir?
Yeah.
Ray, would you get offended if I said ma'am?
No. I'd kind of look at you weird. I'd kind of look at anybody weird that would call me ma'am. Cause I normally get miss because I look young. So.
Red, would you care if I called you senor?
I wouldn't even care in the slightest.
Yeah. No, this isn't a troll. Mystic Shadows, this is not a troll.
This is legit, and it's happening in Florida.
And I'm going to execute that son of a bitch right in the street. I'm letting you know I'm going to shoot this bitch. You gonna give me my kids.
Where are you at, sir?
I just told you I'm outside of her building waiting for her to get there in the morning. I'm going to pop a cap in that bitch. You stupid.
Oh my god.
Definitely a Trump supporter.
Yep.
Jesus.
I don't know if he's a Trump
Christ.
supporter. I'm not going to get political. I'm going to leave that to dumbasses who do political shit. I'm not a bread tuber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
100%, yeah.
Detectives identify the anonymous caller and track him down.
Meet Alan McCarty. What do you think of how he looks so far?
Ah.
Why is it always the neck tattoos with these people?
Are you ready for the next part?
Yeah.
Please.
I'm only going to play this courtroom stuff. This is Alan McCarty Jr. on trial for threatening a judge and is extremely belligerent. This man has the right to remain silent, but he lacks the ability. And half of the things that come out of his dick licker makes you think, holy fuck, this judge is being way too polite. I would have duct taped his mouth shut. By the way, the judge actually threatens to do that during trial.
Oh my god. Fucking shitty me.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Pardon, President. He's under oath from the start of the trial.
No, I'm not. I'm not under oath.
All right, raise your right hand when I swear you in.
Oh.
Well, he did raise his right hand. He did raise his right hand.
He did.
I'm not under oath.
That's your bad finger. I didn't appreciate that.
Can we actually take a moment to actually laugh at a judge who actually said, "That is your bad finger. I don't appreciate that."
Oh, yeah. 07.
Ray, do you have a
Yeah.
bad finger?
I mean, technically, actually, yes. My one pinky is too close to my one knuckle from when I broke my hand, but...
But do you think that the judge would appreciate your bad finger?
No.
That is right, guys. He did actually say, "That is your bad finger. I don't appreciate that." I would have said, "You flipped me off. I don't really appreciate that."
Yeah.
But go ahead. I'm afraid.
Still going to threaten me like you did the other day?
Threaten you to participate?
No, you.
On Monday, Judge Foxman warned McCarty he would order bailiffs to tape his mouth shut if he didn't behave. Honestly, if you guys told me that this guy literally dropped out of school in the 6th grade, I would believe you.
You threatened my life the other day.
Thank you.
I am not under oath. This is being done unconstitutionally. These all took my kid.
Also, he's a sovereign citizen.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just going to say this. Has anybody who has followed the sovereign citizens, who is a sovereign citizen, have they ever actually succeeded in court?
I don't think they do.
They don't.
Kids unrightfully. You want to allow my witnesses here?
Here's the fun part. Won't allow my witnesses here. This is not that kind of hearing.
Yeah, the fuck, dude?
Watch.
You want to allow my paperwork? Y'all took all my court paperwork, and when they all come in here, I'm gonna say the same thing. So let's bring them in. Quit wasting my time and bring them in so I can tell them the same thing. Quit wasting my time and bring them in.
Holly, make sure you take down what I say.
By the way, this is an arraignment hearing.
Jesus
What's an
Christ.
arraignment hearing?
I don't know what an arraignment hearing is, but
It's
I'm
the
pretty sure it's
hearing that
bad.
you have before court to discuss what your charges are. There's no need for witnesses.
No.
He was sworn in.
No, I was not sworn in. I've never been sworn in this court. Bring the camera back. He's making this up.
He's representing.
He is making this up. I was never sworn in. I have not been sworn in at all. You're a liar.
Thank you very much,
Ooh.
sir. That being said, we're ready to go ahead and proceed with that.
No, we are not.
So that being said, number one, I need to know whether or not you want to be here during the trial process.
No.
All right. Do you want to testify then?
No, I don't. This is all being done unconstitutionally, unrightfully.
Is it doing it's not unconstitutional, by the way.
It really isn't.
I wonder who would win in a fight, a sovereign citizen or a First Amendment auditor? The cop that has to tase both of them.
Pretty much.
Y'all are you ain't allowing my evidence. You ain't allowing my people.
We haven't started the trial yet.
It doesn't matter. You still deny it.
Denied what?
Everything that I've asked. Every motion I put up, you've denied everything. You wouldn't even look at my first 2 motions.
I've looked at everything.
And I came here respectfully before you even started acting like a little rich.
Hold on appropriately.
The rest of the video has been left unedited and may not be suitable for all audiences. You know it's bad when they have to do that.
Yes. Especially for a guy who's not very intelligent enough to realize that.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Let's get past this part right here.
My daddy owns the building and I look like a fucking idiot, huh? Brought your dress
You are a
today, you
fucking
little fucking
idiot.
prick. You wanna fucking take my kids from me and act like that? Fuck you, Ed.
By the way, this judge had nothing to do with him losing his kids.
Yeah, it's your dumbass fault that it happened to begin with.
No, that's not even the judge he went in front of that lost his kids from. This is a completely different judge.
And he's blaming him for this. Like, what the fuck?
And that fucking bitch. You lie over me? Is that what you're gonna do?
No.
Well, then do it again. Come on. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to think over here.
I'm sorry, I like that part. I like that part. I like that part.
Trying to think he says.
Fucking bitch.
Because I honestly don't. I honestly think that he's not. He doesn't have a thought in his head.
No, he doesn't. What train of thought are you gonna do? Dumbass.
Take all my paperwork. I can't fucking show these people. You want to take all my paperwork from me? Lock me in a cell fucking naked all night?
Yeah.
Talked about this before. Mr. McCarty has chosen to voluntarily absent himself as opposed to.
I have to go back to the original one because there is something he says that's worth watching. And it's in this one.
We head down.
If I can find it.
Oh, boy.
Because let's go back to this really quickly. To the part where he is talking about, do you want to participate in the trial? Now, do you think that after being asked that question and a bunch of questions about the trial, after a while he would offer words of wisdom? Or do you think he is going to say something that would make you go, yeah, you should never say that to a judge?
I would say the second option because there's no way he's that intelligent. He's
Ray?
unintelligible.
Ray, do you have your emotional support shark?
No, worse, I have my emotional support deep.
You're going to need both.
Threatened my life the other day.
Alright, I also have my emotional support soldier boy. Does that count?
Yes.
Done unconstitutionally. These all took my kids unrightfully.
Okay, it is.
You and the bitch that took my kids.
Holly, make sure you take down what I said. He was sworn in.
No, he was not sworn in.
As you can tell, it's better with music.
Bring the camera back. He's making this up.
So that being said, number one, I need to know whether or not you want to be here during the trial process.
We're going to watch this part again. There's a part that you guys need to see.
No, I don't. This is all being done unconstitutionally, unrightfully.
Look at this judge. Does this judge look pleased?
No, he's pissed. And annoyed.
Yes.
Want to be in the room or not?
Do you want to suck my...
He propositioned the judge, technically. Ray.
Dumbasses on the daily basis.
Ray. How's your brain?
Hurting?
Are you ready to see how the judge reacts to that?
Yes.
Honestly, the judge reacts a lot better than what I would.
Oh shit, my tomato fell off. Fuck, hold on. That was brain rotting. This is...
Ready?
Okay, put it back.
That's how he answered. I prefer not to, sir.
Now you try to be a good boy. Dumb fuck.
No, that was the judge telling him that he would prefer not to suck Alan McCarty's dick. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, Alan McCarty is going to say something that makes me think that he has had experience with having oral sex by other guys. He is going to say something that makes me think that he has experience with that. Are you ready?
Oh, boy.
Well, you got him out for it.
Thoughts? How does he know that the fucking judge has the mouth for that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, he is in a jumpsuit, so maybe, you know.
I think he dropped the soap
God.
way too many times.
I think so too.
But I'm going to play one more part of this that's going to make you go, this guy's a fucking moron. This was during the sentencing. Because he got found guilty. Okay?
Of course.
Now, notice that there's this lovely blonde cop with no booty. And this bald cop. Okay?
Yes.
Yep.
Now, when a cop tells you stop resisting, what are they trying to tell you to do?
To stop moving.
No. They are trying to tell you to do as they command them that you do to make things easier so that you don't get hurt, they don't get hurt, and they can get this done as quickly as possible. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Resisting is doing anything that the cops don't want you to do. Okay?
I'm not resisting. I'm just not standing up.
Is that resisting?
Yes, that is resisting. Now.
Remember, he just said, I'm not resisting. I'm just not doing anything. That's still fucking resisting. And you would have learned that if you actually went to the 9th grade. So that is all we have. Ray?
Alrighty.
Are you ready to suffer this weekend?
We'll see. I mean, I'm not happy with my guild right now.
Okay.
So.
Well,
Okay,
this
then.
is the video that's coming out on the 30th. The Vile Actions of a Jealous Husband. On Saturday, we're doing the What the Fuck stream. And I don't know why that actually... Here, I'm going to delete that up there. The WTF stream is my revenge. Vengeance will be mine. Vengeance is mine. But before I go, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. You're awesome people. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely night. Can we see Elaine get clapped? What?
What?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
But y'all say goodbye. We're going to the end.
Adios.
Ray, say bye.
Bye.